And the artist behind Fresh and Fighting, Keep Hope Alive, and also he's responsible for a new cut, Zook It.
Yes.
Now that sounds like something someone would say to me when I cut in front of them on the highway. Well, is that a nice thing that we can say on television, Zook It?
Well, of course. It's more, I would say it's
I think Leah said that to me once in a while.
to rock it, you know, in a sense. But you can use it in any term you want to use it, but my interpretation of it is just party.
So this isn't a reggae slogan or anything that you...
No, it's more French. It's a French street term, and it just means party.
Well, that's good to remember when you go to France. Rick, what do you think?
Right.
Well, I'm planning to go to France here pretty soon myself and do a lot of zooketing.
Do a lot of zooketing. Is that...
Well, hopefully you bring us luck when you go over there and you start zooking it. I hope the sales follow.
Well, my luck sold out so far because I was afraid that I was going to wear the same outfit as Quasar, and I see that we chose something just a little different today.
A little different, yeah. I mean, I see this. I see people wearing these all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you have on today here for?
Well, this is an outfit that was designed by a young lady by the name of Lucia, and she's from Liberia. So this is an outfit from Liberia, Africa.
Now, I've actually seen you in a suit and tie. Usually, when you're up on camera, though, you're in something like this.
Exactly.
But is this what you folks perform?
Yes. One of the things that we focus on is to have a concept. And one of our major concepts is that we believe in the African, coming from the African tradition, and this outfit represents the third world, and because we want to encompass everybody. We want to be able to say that we're world people, because it's so know that it's coming to where that the world is so small that everybody no longer can say, well, people are no aliens or people are foreigners. We're no neighbors. So we take that world concept, and this represents the third world. And then in concert, if you come to our concert, then you'll see us change from this into a modern outfit, which would be more of today, the present. And then we move into the third set, and we go to the future, which would be space.
Ah.
So
sounds good. Now, your music is primarily reggae. Now, do you consider that a world music?
Well, it's primarily world music. The coming from the concept, the roots of reggae, because it so happened that reggae was the first form of music from the Caribbean to make it in an international level, on an international scale. So most people would just identify automatically the music with the reggae, just because it's much more popular. But it's really taken from all sorts of music, soul, pop, jazz, everything, and put into one. So the concept, because as I said, like where I was brought up, I was listening to soul, salsa, all different forms of Caribbean music. Right, you got soca, which is I don't know if you ever heard the song Pine Dexter song, "A Feeling Hot Hot." That's soca. Okay, that is soca.
You listen to a lot of soca? When I'm zooketing, yeah, I get a lot of soca. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I guess the last Rose Bowl parade, they had one of the teams on Disney World was playing soca. So there are lots of other forms of music that comes out of the Caribbean. You got soca, you got blues, you got dance, you got merengue, you got cumbia. I mean, the list goes on. But it just so happened that reggae music is a music with a message, and it just has become just a lot more popular than the other forms of music.
Well,
so that's why it's from the Caribbean, and then you say, I'm playing music, that I just automatically identify reggae. But I'm playing just good music, world music.
Well, folks, if you need a music lesson, you just got that. A lot of new words, or vocabulary, I guess, music jargon I've never heard. Yeah. Now you're on your way to France.
Yeah, we are on our way to France for the first time.
And you're not just going to Zuka, you're going to France.
That's right. And that's right. And we're going to, as a matter of fact, we're going to be at the Milan conference and showcasing there in France, in Cannes, France, which is the French Riviera.
Right.
And then we're going to England, and then to Holland, where is that? And then Amsterdam.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to be doing some traveling.
Now, you're going to be pulling some of the one-armed bandits when you go there can. Well, it's Monte Carlo there. So.
Well, if I have time, I don't know if I have time. But if you busy, maybe look at it, dancing and
He's got a deposit there for a lot of change and money if you win a lot, don't you?
That's right. That's why I'll make sure that the outfit is designed.
Well, okay.
I'm just happy to be, I'm a lot of luck out.
Well,
having a lot of pockets.
We wish you a lot of luck, and I know you're gonna be a smash over there in France. Come back and let us know what's going on. Okay.
So we're gonna, a matter of fact, we're gonna be here live, and on the show, the two good night show, the good night show. We're gonna be here live. Quasar's gonna be here at the good night show live from France. We come back from France and London and our European tour.
He's going to be bringing a lot of nice souvenirs for all of us, too, right?
That's right.
And when we return, well, we're going to be doing some more zicketing, aren't we? Oh, yeah. Really? Lots of zicketing. We'll be right back. And this thing, look over here. We'll be right back after this break.
Right. You get my Johnny Carson.
Rick's birthday. Rick's birthday root beer.
Whose outfit usually always matches his album cover. Quasar, it's good to have you on the show again.
Nice seeing you again.
Hey, is this a new one that you just released?
Yes, well, it's pre-released. It's going to be released in about 4 weeks. It should be in all the major outlets and private stores and so forth. So it should be out in about 4 weeks.
Okay, and it's called Keep Hope Alive by
Keep
Quasar.
Hope Alive, yeah.
Is this mainly reggae music or a mixture?
It's a mixture of what you call world music, and it's a mixture of all sorts of music combined into one, taking it from a Caribbean root, base, and adding other elements of different forms of music to it. And you can call it reggae, you can call it world music, whatever. I just call it plain good music.
Well, we look forward to seeing that and listening to that when it is released. Now, it's been about a year since you've been on the show with us. What's been happening? Where have you been performing?
Well, we've been to Texas. God, we've been all over the United States. Been to the Caribbean twice. Gosh, we've been. One of the major things that happened to us up in Vail, Colorado, we were playing at the Gerald Ford Amphitheater there.
Oh.
We had over 3,000 people, and one of the fans, one of them got on stage, and then next thing you know, the whole place was coming on stage. That's one of the few moments. Hey, we had to get the guards and everything.
What went through your mind? Was there a little bit of panic, or did you just keep on playing?
We kind of panicked for a little bit, and then we just had to, after we saw the guards coming up, we kind of calmed down and settled things down.
You must be doing something right then if your fans are starting to come up on stage for you. Hey,
yes, well, that was something that happened to us in Vail, and then we left there, and then we went to Knoxville, Tennessee. We did a good job there too. We had a good time. The people all over the country was so nice to us. We were really well taken by the public, and we were real appreciative of that.
Well, for those
all over the country,
for the viewers that we have with us tonight that may not remember our interview last year and may have not had the opportunity to see you, kind of give us a brief history of well, the music that you perform.
Well, the form of music, people call it reggae, but it's basically Caribbean music, and see, the Caribbean is made up of all sorts of music. See, in the Caribbean, especially in where I'm from, St. Croix, you hear all sorts of music on the radio. You get a dose of calypso, soca, reggae, soul, pop, rock. Everything is played on one station. So you get a combination of things, so you can't help but to have all these other elements combined.
So you've taken all of those and kind of intertwined them for your,
right,
for
because
your music.
It's just part of me.
Well, you have a video to show us, I believe.
Right.
Well, let's take a look at that right now. That was fantastic, Quasar. That really, I can see the mixture of the music there. Hey, when we get back from our break, let's talk about what we've just seen.
Okay,
all right? We'll
great.
be right back with more of the show.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we're back with the Good Night Show, and we're back with Quasar. Quasar, that was an interesting video that we just were able to see and listen to. Now, you said something about the Caribbean.
Right.
Now, is that the origin of the music?
Yes. Well, you see, this particular song you saw in the video is a new form of music they call zouk music.
Zouk
Right,
music.
and that was my interpretation of the form zouk, which is a French, if you want to say French pop R&B style rhythm mixed with the reggae and calypso and soca, and the whole thing is a mixture of what some people call world music.
Well, do you, in your own opinion, as an artist, as a songwriter, do you feel that the popularity of reggae is going to continue? It seems like last year it was a real big thing. I haven't been really in touch with it this year. Is it starting to fade out? Or?
Oh no, it's getting bigger. I mean, you got people like Maxi Priest that came along and sold millions. You got UB40 hit #1 for the first time on the top 40, American top 40. You had so many other groups, Oswald that came in and went up there to #1. As a matter of fact, they were #1 all over the world, and then they got to number 35 here in the charts. You had Jimmy Cliff came along and did his thing, and you got Bunny Wailer, who is doing extremely well now.
So you see continued growth then?
Continued growth. Then you have Ziggy Marley, who came along and went to #1 on the charts, and is still, really mashing up the charts, really doing well. And so it's just no going away. And more you notice that the major artists and everybody's taking the element of reggae and just incorporated it into their own style of music and coming up with something different. Sting, for instance. The list goes on and on. There's a number of people who've been mixing the music, but now it's coming to the forefront where it actually originated. And the reggae music in particular was originated in Jamaica, and was spread down to the Caribbean. And then you got the calypso music, which comes from Trinidad and Tobago with the steel band and so forth. So we have a wide variety of different forms of music, where I draw my experience from and trying to put it in my own form of music. And some people call it reggae, some people call it whatever they want to call it, but I just call it good music.
Well, are we going to see Quasar entering these charts? Now, since last year, you've done quite a lot. You mentioned that before the break.
Oh, sure.
What's in the future for Quasar?
Well, let me just go back to one thing there. You was talking about
certainly.
the charts. One of the things that we were on the college chart last season, and we got up to number 11, number 7.
Well, super.
In the college chart.
Congratulations.
So we're still, we're hopefully this year we get to #1. But as far as you were asking where we're going
Yes.
from here, well, right now we're working on some major deals. They got a few major labels that are interested, CBS and Polygram Records, showing some signs of interest.
CBS.
Babaloo. Huh?
Well, Quasar.
Is that the noise I was hearing back there for such a long time?
Music.
Yeah, that's what we call it. We call it noise too. Rick Sheets, Quasar.
Hello, Quasar.
You'll never meet another guy like this, and you'll probably be glad for it. What are you doing here, Rick? You're interrupting.
I'm kind of playing, a little, it's kind of my own form of music. Can you play the bongos?
Well, I play a little bit of bongo.
Let's hear a little bit of that,
Let's just see
Quasar.
what you can do.
Much better than you. We'll be right back with more of the Good Night Show. Stay tuned.
Well, I could do that if I had time.
Able to see what is there to be seen. And then in the third stage, classically identified as the level or stage of union, it seems
down, down, down.